They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my access. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles are making it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144 with the ruler show, we can all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Look, ain't no remorse in my bloodstream. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback, come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in his dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. Devil design fire for our babies to pass through it. And the damn our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought a brand new parabellum. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog.
This video taken by the ISUPK is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group
niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but it's coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I might have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it, how I talk it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life passing through your mind, now you're big. And I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they mom want us. I'm just coolin' by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Slip that pool out, got your list up out your shit now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna duck. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on the nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Look at your bitch ass back, you're mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip it damn nuts, yeah I know. Crazy what cool people will do for these hoes, but I ain't even pressed. I see why you going on, my nigga, you dead wrong. Must have never get it on.
Black and white land, shit is crazy. Black and white land, shit is crazy.
I'm freshen up, painted in the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the blood sucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get to walking on the cause she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, help me. At least it to the G. Who is he, that nigga from SC? Get your level straight before you approach a G. Tanya TC double on 13. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Trying to shoot at us now later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blank, blow.
But even 30 years later, videos don't necessarily lead to convictions of officers. Advocates for reform say that needs to change.
Backstage.
You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, but here, fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right my way. What you think I love this brotherhood? Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All they niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a whole study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walk around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Should've took the time, get damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a piece home. You're a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. As a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that big mugger. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, for here, fade you line up. Young nigga named the Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think I love this brotherhood? Hood. What are you, bitch? You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Face up while I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip full of limousine. I shoot your ass in a spring. Boy, bust your ass in a temple. We the bane, by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road, boy. I charge your asshole fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commanded to get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kid. I stuck his ass like a cat. All weapons boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, for here, fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we got it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said, 7 women be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stress by that damn whole ass bitch. Fake ass nigga, too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dumb. A gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. You BK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil who is, I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this is an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them, but they are Jews. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America.
Testing. Testing. Okay. Testing. Good to go. All right, clap it up. Hey, shalom, Israel. This is the ISUPK coming out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. We are not affiliated with no other Israelite groups, period, for obvious reasons. We the truth, they not. It originated here and is duplicated over there. You know what I'm saying? This is ISUPK Milwaukee. I'm Officer 500 Kanai teaching the law class today. Also, we're gonna throw some other. We're gonna speak about. So today we're gonna speak about the upcoming so-called holiday, which is Valentine's Day, and its origins, right? Because this so-called holiday didn't start all with love. You know what I mean? We're gonna bring that out today. And the Bible says, who can change good? Who can change the truth into a lie, or who turns good into evil and evil into good? You know what I mean? That's the whole thing of Valentine's Day. It was built on evil, bloodshed, all type of nasty wickedness. But fast forward 500 years later, all of a sudden it's all about love, And it ain't even about that, because if you don't get your girl no chocolates and roses, you gonna be single. Slack. So I want to start off by putting this on the screen real fast. It's just a quick Google overview on what Valentine's Day was originally about. I got it right. I could do it right here. Can y'all see that on the screen down there? It's in there. See that? So, just a quick AI overview on Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? I'm going to read a little bit of it just to get how this thing originated. You know what I mean? Why is it so celebrated around the world as love, as two people coming together, when originally why it was formed and why it was created is for a deviant, sexual deviantness, right? A bunch of orgies, a bunch of just unlawfulness. So I'm about to read a little bit of this, and then I want y'all to get me Amos chapter 5, verse 21. And then after that, Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 2. Now, this is just a Google quick AI overview on Valentine's Day, right? This so-called wickedness with the day that your girl will leave you for over some chocolate candy. You can see it down there on the screen clear? All right, if you could, sir, Shalaki. Slocking, I didn't know if it was clear or not, but you can see it and read it clear. No. All right, go ahead for me.
Valentine's Day has strong ancient roots in the Roman pagan festival of Lupercalia, a chaotic mid-February fertility celebration. From February 13th to 15th.
Stop right there. So see, originally it was from the 13th to the 15th. So they had almost, what was that, 2 or 3 days of doing wickedness. Fast forward today, it's only 1 day, and they try to disguise it up with love and being all about love. And you know what I'm saying, the god, the pagan god of Cupid. You know what I mean? Everybody heard of Cupid. If you haven't heard of Cupid, it's supposed to be some fat baby with an arrow that shoots you with the arrow so you can fall in love with somebody, right? A bunch of mythical BS. But here it says it was originally from February 13th to the 15th. Fast forward today, it's only on February 14th. Keep going. Oh yeah, don't forget, it says it was chaotic, right? So if something is built on what's the word other than chaotic? I mean, it's the same word as chaotic, but it's like is chaosity or some chaos, right? If something was built on chaos, it would never be something good. It would never be something that brings you closer to your spouse, right? It will always end in chaos, right? Because how do we know? Men, I was just watching something the other day on the internet. A man got the same gift as he got another woman. Then they turned around and got into it, and one of them got unalive because of it, right? So this so-called wicked holiday is built on chaotic morals, right? Keep going.
Gone. February 13th through 15th, that honored the she-wolf Lupa and pastoral god Phineas.
I'm pretty sure no one ever heard of that.
Oh, Salakia. God Faunus.
Faunus. Keep going.
It involved animal sacrifices.
Animal sacrifices. Now, pause real quick. Fast forward today. Is anybody getting sacrificed? I mean, is anybody sacrificing animals? No, they're sacrificing each other just because they're not getting candies and chocolates. Mostly women, you know what I mean, and other alternative lifestyles. Sidebar, right? The alternative lifestyles are the most domestic violence you will ever hear. The percentage of domestic violence is higher than any normal relationship violence, right? If it's of the LGBTQ Salakia, they are more dangerous, more they cause more violence to each other because two women, the feelings and the is all out of whack, right? If you don't get one of them gonna be mad. And the way today's women are, it can drive them to a point of unaliving you just for not getting them a simple present or a simple box of candy, some roses. You know, they even have the red and white and pink colorism to this whole so-called holiday, which is subliminal for bloodshed, if you will. So like, keep going.
Matchmaking and rituals intended to promote fertility and purification, which were later rebranded by the Christian church.
So you mean to tell me the Christian church, you know what I'm saying, this is a wicked holiday that the Christian church promotes? I thought the church was supposed to bring out the laws of the Bible. It even shows that they're conjoined with wickedness. And they got the biggest celebrations, right? Because let February 14th fall on a Sunday. Oh, they decorating the church with pink hearts, pink balloons, red balloons. Everybody come in red and white, and they just celebrated there. When it says here that it's involved in rituals, matchmaking, we all know what that means, right? and animal sacrifices. And this is what it's built on. Fast forward today, it can't be good. That's why the spirit of Valentine's Day is wicked as hell. Read a little bit more, then we're gonna go right into Amos 5:21.
Gone.
Can you see it clear on the TV?
From the top.
The Lupercalia ritual. Start right there and then read the pairing lottery. We're gonna go into the scriptures.
Gone. Lupercalia rituals. Priests, Luperci, sacrifice goats for fertility and dogs for purification.
Stop right there. Fast forward today. If you even touch a dog's hair, you going to jail for 5 to 10 years. But ICE can unalive somebody and nothing happens unjustly. But if you touch a dog, you're going to jail for 5 to 10 years, which shows you America does not care about you. So why do you care about a stupid Valentine's Day? Right? You're already late on your bills. You're already on the verge of lights being cut off, right? They raising your rent in certain places, and you worried about getting some damn chocolates and candy, man. Right. Our morals are out of whack today.
That's right.
Our what's that word? Priorities are in the wrong places.
Right.
If we just take our spirit out of America and these wicked holidays, we that'll be a good start to coming back to your true roots, which is the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible.
That's right.
Keep going.
They would cut hides into strips known as fabruya. Februya. And run through the city, gently whipping women to bless them with fertility.
Gently doing what?
Whipping women to bless them with fertility.
This sounds like BDSM, right? With the whips and a bunch of sexualness in the streets, though, for all to see. This is what Valentine's Day is built on. So if it's something that's built on wickedness, wicked sexual activity, how many ever years later, it would never be a good thing to celebrate. It would never be something to have families come together, or even, even today, you send your children to school with these Valentine's Day. Will you be my Valentine? Candies and things of that nature, setting them up for the wrong stuff in the future. They think Valentine's Day is all about, and plus you sexualizing them at a young ages. You send your kids to school, they in grade school, elementary, middle school, with these treats and things of trying to come together with other little kids. They shouldn't even be thinking about nothing sexual at these ages. Right. But this is a slick way America sexualizes your kids right under your nose, and you don't even know about it. You think it's innocent. Oh, it's just innocent. It's not innocent. It's subliminally affecting them up here in the mind. So fast forward when they turn teenagers and they super sexual, you be, man, how did they get like this? It's because you celebrated, you sent them to school with some candies talking about, do you like me? With some notes and little trinkets talking about, this my girlfriend and this my boyfriend type of deal. You're sexualizing them without you even knowing it. Even if, and some of you wicked parents do know it. Y'all just really don't care. Y'all don't pay attention. Keep going. It's life. Sir.
And what you said was absolutely heavy. It absolutely, like the whole mind, the brainwashing, it all starts in school. Mm-hmm. I can remember growing up where, Valentine's Day come around, it's like the boys, we all trying to, come up with some chocolates or candy to give to girls in the school, in the class.
Right.
And whatnot. I can remember times when little kids, man, they dry humping each other and stuff and all that.
Exactly.
A lot of times the teachers just be thinking it's just like playful type stuff. Mm-hmm. But man, we've been sexualized at young ages, first grade,
right,
second grade. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what you said was absolutely, heavy.
Sir. Right under your nose. Like you be wondering, some of y'all wonder, why is my child so sexual at this young age? Well, you taught them that. You allowed certain things to go on and thought it was innocent. You know what I mean? Having little sleepovers and things of that nature while celebrating these holidays, right? Turning them right sexual, and then you wondering why she's pregnant at 15, 14. It starts all with these negative holidays that's painted to be positive.
That's good.
Keep going. Salaki for cutting you off too.
It's too wild, sir. Parent lottery. A popular tradition involved young men drawing the names of young women from a jar to pair up for the duration of the festival, sometimes leading to marriage.
This sound like swingers parties. That whole Will Smith thing, that whole Jada Pinkett thing, allegedly. You know what I mean? These people being alleged known swingers. This is the things that they do. They put names in hats, and whatever name you draw, that's who you hit with at the end of the night. No matter if they married or not married. If both of y'all not married, sometimes this leads to marriage. A random stranger that you met that night. This is what Valentine's Day is built on. Sexual deviantness, with any and everybody. What it don't say is, if you read a little bit into this little article and then do a little bit more research on this, you know what I mean? It says animals were involved too, but we're not gonna get into that today. But animals were involved in this deviant sexual negativity, right? Now give me the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. Well, Salaki. Well, yeah, give me book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. Then after that, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2. Because it's a lot of things in the Bible that goes against this very thing that America celebrates, right? If you go in the stores, you can't see nothing without it being red, white, and pink. They even got certain candy bars, they got special packaging of this. So imagine you going to the store with your kids and they seeing this. You know, kids are mesmerized by colors. Right. They see all these colors and, ooh, what's that? What's that? No, you don't want that. Let's get the regular package. Ain't nothing in my house says Happy Valentine's Day. If it do, best believe it's getting chucked off the balcony. Right. If I don't know what's coming through that door, it's not staying in the house. Go ahead.
So you said Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2, right?
Yeah, that's the second one, but the first one, the book of Amos,
chapter 5, verse 21.
Come.
Amos chapter 5, verses 21. I despise your feast days.
What?
I despise your feast days.
Now, again, in the article, it said food was involved too. You know, if you do a little bit more research just on Google, you don't even have to go far. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes Google tells the truth, and sometimes Google bends definitions to the modern day. You know, you have to look at certain dictionaries to get the real truth of certain words, but it tells the truth. Like on this tip of Valentine's Day, it's absolutely telling the truth. It says, you know, sexual deviantness, of course, and then if you read into a little bit more, you get into the whole bestiality thing. Then you get into the feast and what they unlawful foods that they've eaten on this particular day, on these particular days, because it was a festival, right? It started off the 13th through the 15th. So fast forward today, it's only on one day, which is the 14th. You know, but read that again.
Honorable Khan. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
It says, the Lord said, I hate and despise your feast days. This is one of them that the Lord hates, because what is built on is negativity. And the Bible don't say celebrate this type of, it definitely got what you should and what you shouldn't celebrate in the Bible, you know. But this is one of them that's not in the Bible. And that's one that the Lord said, I hate and despise. And he will not smell in your solemn assemblies, meaning all them sacrifice things that them people do out in the woods and all them stories that you hear. Those are true things that happen. But the Lord is not with those people. Why? Because it's wickedness. You know, it's built on negativity. It's built on you saving your money. It's built on you having priorities to a woman other than what's your priority should be in real life, which is to pay your bills on time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate the high holy days instead of the holidays. You know what I mean? Get on track, man. If you need to figure out what high holy days you can celebrate, man, go to isupk.com or tune into classes. We have classes every day, everywhere around the world, Monday through Saturday. At the end of the class, we tell you what class is coming up. I mean, what high holy day is coming up. You know, and most of the time is what that everybody say every holiday is for. Oh, it's for family. It's we only doing this to see the family. Well, on those particular days that America set for you, that's not for the family. Right. That's for pocket profit. You know, that's for their profit. Every year, the same days, they get the same billions of dollars on these holidays. and you still haven't woke up and realized this is not what the Lord wanted from you as a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man in America or around the world at that. Read that one more time, then give me Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2.
Honorable Khan.
Because not only Valentine's Day, it's the rest of them. Right? Because what do they do during all these holidays around America? They sit around and eat.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some of them, they even celebrate wicked people like Columbus Day and Martin Luther King Day.
Right.
They celebrate the most wicked people,
right.
The most paganist holidays, the most Roman gods and things of that nature. When the Bible says, man, forget all that, man, come back to your roots. Stop eating this pork stuff there. I know this pork is in the churches. I've seen it firsthand. We all been in the church before. We all been to Sunday service or like an Easter event at a church before. What's the number one thing they got? Holiday ham, especially on Christmas. But that's another topic for another day. Go ahead, Sly.
Come on. Amos chapter 5, verses 21. I hate, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
The Lord said that this is the Lord speaking through the Bible, man. Now, I know some of y'all claim to believe in the Bible, but y'all skip this verse right here and say, oh, it's for the kids. Oh, this is for family time. Well, if you really want your true family, which is the Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, if you really want days to be singled out for your family, go to isupk.com, man. Start changing your life. You know, put down the cigarettes and smoking the weed, because that's only gonna have you stagnant. You know, put down the pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, because I know that's y'all favorite. The women's favorite thing these days is the seafood boil. I can't stand it.
Right.
It's a bag full of I was going to say so. It's a bag full of BS. I like it. Go ahead.
Cockroaches and spiders.
Exactly. It's damn near a bag full of disease. You're wondering why your chest hurting the next morning. That's because something building up within you. So I like it. You get the book of Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2, man.
Come on. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord.
Thus saith the Lord. Go ahead.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
What it say?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
What is the way of the heathen? We just went through the one that's coming up. That one that passed in January. What was Martin Luther King Day? That's the way of the heathen. Martin Luther King was involved in these orgy parties. You know? Fast forward to Valentine's Day. It's a reason why they put his so-called birthday in January and then Valentine's Day right behind it. He was the star in these. He was the original Diddy. This is the Diddy party. Should be the Luther parties. Sly. Go ahead.
Okay. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
What does that mean, to not be dismayed at the signs of heaven? Anybody online or in the class? Let me see. Okay. Go ahead.
Connor. It means do not be dismayed by the stars in the solar system.
Give me more.
Basically, do not be dismayed by the, what do they call those things, man? The stars that's made with the stars and stuff. The you know how they be like the constellations, the zodiac signs, and all that stuff.
Absolutely right. And then you got things such as like a full moon, a half moon, a blood moon, the yellow moon. You know, they have certain things that they do when they see these things. Keep going. I was almost about to read the rest of it, but keep going.
Come on. For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Right. They said certain days of, it's going to be a blood red moon on Thursday. So they start doing certain things and setting up certain parties, right? Certain back area parties that you're not invited to, only if you partake in their wickedness, right? They dismayed at these things. They start marking it on calendars, and it's going to be another blood moon in 3.4 years. It's going to be a half yellow moon in on the leap year, and like they just think this is so amazing. It should be regular Salakia for the way. It should be regular shit to you, man. That ain't nothing. That's just it really ain't nothing. What you should be looking for is in the Bible how you can be therefore perfect. You should be looking at yourself in the mirror. What can I do to make myself better or make myself more aligned with the Lord, instead of being aligned with some stars, instead of being aligned with some dumbass zodiac signs. So lock it to the minute, but instead of being aligned with that, you can watch on these what is they called, the pop the balloon thing, the 20 chicks in one rapper. They be like, the first thing they come on and say, what's your zodiac sign? Oh, I can't deal with a Libra. I can't like you would believe in the zodiac sign, but you wouldn't believe in the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. That shows that you are consumed by America. You wasn't raised in a two-parent home, because your daddy would have said, man, all that zodiac stuff is BS. You notice how most of the men in the world don't even care about the zodiac stuff. It's the women that, I dated a tourist before. I hate those. Like, everybody not the same. Right? Slakia. Let's say, Slakia, I just had a train of thought derailed. But yeah, the zodiac thing is something that we shouldn't even be, it's different people. When you meet the right person, or when you meet people, just because they're a certain sign don't mean they're gonna do you like the last sign did you. You shouldn't be hung up on that. And most of the time, the women who say, I dated this, or they hair be pink and they ass be out, slocky. Right. So that should tell you what type of chick the type of women these people are. Salaki, so go ahead.
Man, if I could, what you saying is like, absolutely heavy. Like, what type of person to avoid when they start bringing up the zodiac signs, actually what's your zodiac?
Right.
Do this and that, 100%. But it's time to avoid this person.
Mm-hmm.
They want to switch up and act based on, they want to read them, open up their horoscopes.
Right.
How they going to act that month, and then they're going to act that month. You know what I'm saying? They're going to flip-flop every month.
Right.
So we know to avoid them type of people.
Just on the Lord say, a man may be known by how he dress, or I'm paraphrasing. A man may be known, Slacky. A man may be known by his look. So if you can look at somebody and then as soon as they open their mouth, that's why being a priest of the Lord is so amazing to me. Because before this, I don't have to be around you to know what kind of person you are. But now that I'm in the ISUPK and I'm a priest of the Lord now, I could just look at you and tell, right. Oh yeah, I know what type of person she is. Oh yeah, I know what type of he all about the chicks. Anything he do is to impress a chick. He'll get the new J's, a new watch. You know what I'm saying? Spend hundreds of dollars on his jeans, and then go home and his refrigerator is empty. Like, you worried about these people when yourself, you ain't even straight. And then the women, I don't even want to start on the women. That's a whole nother topic though. Go ahead. So is that it on that? Read that one more time.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verses 2. Thus saith the Lord, Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Man, learn not the way of the heathen. If America pushes it in the news, if America pushes it online, 10 times out of 10, you run the other way. Because America's design today is to get you out of the further and further away from the Lord. America makes sin look so fun, right? It's designed that way so it can say, man, y'all ain't no fun over there. Why we ain't fun? Because we don't smoke weed. Because we ain't all out here every night to 2 a.m. in the morning. Because we ain't trying to hump every woman we see. Because we ain't chasing women. That's why we ain't fun. No, we know the truth. So that's why it ain't fun to y'all, because y'all out there having fun sinning. Then their favorite thing to say is, oh, we all fall short. We all fall short of the glory. What you mean we all? Nigga, that's you. So you fall short. But if you want to get on the right path, the isupk.com is where you can start. Or just start watching classes. That's how I seen even got a remnant of the truth. I was just scrolling online one day. I said, oh man, because in the world, I was a nigga who loved to ruffle feathers. So when it came to me ruffling feathers with some truth, oh, I was all into it. I'm like, he ain't saying nothing but what the page said. And then if you look at the world, it's really how it is. I'm like, I gotta get into this. I gotta, you know what I mean? I start thinking about stuff that I've done. That's how it starts. Thinking about stuff you've done and thinking about how you look in the eyes of the Lord. If you really care about the Lord, you would change, especially if you out there being wicked. You selling drugs to the community. You messing up the community. This is the future. You selling drugs to children, vapes and things of that nature. You know them Arabs in these stores don't care. But you being that these children out here look like you, meaning they Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, the care should start with you. Especially if you a man or woman that's older, like 25. You should start realizing that ain't nothing really out here but death and destruction. You know what I'm saying? Jail or death. Only two places that lifestyle is going to lead you. Salaki, give me drop that and let me get Psalms 111 verse 10. Salaki Adawan, isn't the zodiac of Moab? Absolutely. Only thing with Moab, if you look at, because it's different than America, right? They got other animals in their zodiac, like rats. They got dragons and things of that nature, and like it's different. It's different over there in China, Japan, and Asia, and all of that. But you're absolutely right, Trooper Regards. You got that? Psalms 111 verse 10.
Psalms chapter 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
What did it say?
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
What did I just say too? I said, man, all you got to do, man, if you want to, that's when you realize it. If you're an extra special person, though, you'll realize it earlier in your life. But when you in your 20s, that's when you start to realize, man, you're doing the same thing every year. What you do? You celebrate things. I mean, Martin Luther King Day. Then turn around, it's Valentine's Day. Then turn around, what's that? March, St. Patrick's Day. You're wearing green, and it like fast forward to Easter. Then you got the 420. You smoking weed all day. Like, what progress are you making? Better yet, how are you making yourself better in the eyes of the Lord? You're not. You're just doing the same repetitive thing yearly. You caught up in America's loop. America's loop got you thinking you cool because on 420 you doing drugs all day. You don't see how that's a problem? You're a drug addict. And they made weed so cool in these rap videos. So you don't think you a drug addict. But if you can't go to sleep without smoking, you can't be on the toilet without smoking, you can't start your day without smoking, you're a drug addict. Slocky, go ahead.
Con, sir. I know so many people in the world that be like, I can't eat nothing unless I smoke a blunt.
And that's crazy. You're gonna Slocky. You're gonna unalive yourself. If you can't eat nothing without doing drugs, that's a problem, man. Pretty soon you're gonna be stealing out of houses, stealing out of stores, and robbing people just to get your fix. And that's how people should look at it. If you look at a crackhead like that's a drug, why don't you look at weed like it's a drug? Because it's legal. What's the difference between crack and weed? You can get that on the same block you just got your weed from probably the same person. What's the difference? Because they can't date. Hey, if you've been in the world, you know it's rare. Sometimes it's rare to see a crackhead eat. They be doing all kind of other stuff. They'll fix your alternator without eating. As long as you give them that $30 or $40, they cool. They'll go get a cracker and then spend the rest on drugs. As long as they got the drugs. That's how you weed heads are. That's how I know y'all some drug addicts. Read that again.
Con. Psalms 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
You have to fear the Lord, man. Fear the consequences of what you've done. If not, then you might as well just stay out there in America. If you don't, or you're not fear the Lord and the consequences that you've done to the community and to your people. If not, then you really don't care about nothing. You care about the Zodiac. You care about America. You trying to get drug dealer of the century. You think the Lord is some mythical thing when bad stuff happened to you, that's the Lord. That's not karma. All these sayings of America, you only live once. Oh, karma gonna come back around. All of that is whatever, like I said, whatever America pushes is contrary to the Bible. When something bad happens to you, when there's some death out here in the streets, when there's somebody saving a life, that's the Lord saving a life. That's the Lord taking a life. When something bad happens to you to where you don't die, that's the Lord doing that to you for something that you've done or haven't done. When the priest of the Lord telling you to do something, like this is what we hear. We here to warn you. We're here to warn you. If you don't turn away from your wicked ways, you're gonna be begging at the end, please, Lord, don't do this to me. The Lord gonna say, well, did you listen to the niggas that was trying to tell you that on the street corners and the highways and byways? Oh, you talking about them Power Rangers out there? No, I didn't listen to them. Well, I ain't listening to you. Slice. Cancer. I've been an athlete all my life. How I get this? Yeah, because you did something wicked and you didn't repent from it, or you continue to do it and you wouldn't repent from it. Ain't nothing happening to you for no reason. And realize doing nothing is doing something. If you doing nothing, you're doing something. You're still doing something. What you are doing is nothing. And what the Bible say, actions are weighed. You got to put some of your actions to test, man. Make a complete 180 from the way that you are, whatever wicked thing you're doing. Psalms just said the beginning, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Why is that the beginning of wisdom? Because you're gonna start watching what you do. You're gonna stop treating people the way you was treating them. What else? Stop eating how you was eating. Stop doing drugs. Stop putting drugs in the community. You will come together with your people. You know what I mean? Stop just going out terrorizing the neighborhoods, because that's the condition that we live in. Why would you want to be a hellhound in hell? We already living in hell, and you out here making hell worse for your own people. Y'all got to start fearing the Lord, man, or your life is going to become worse. Like I said, America makes sin look so fun. They even promote it. Promote you to go to New Amsterdam to go smoke some legal weed. Promote these lobsters at Red Lobster. Or you can get a live lobster in here. And then the lobster, $80. You coming out of $80 for something that you ain't even supposed to have. Go ahead.
Parasites all through his body.
Exactly. You're gonna have to shop with my sister 99 and get some of that sea moss. Get them parasites out. Shameless plug. Right? Because man, why would you even want to do? There's so much other things you can choose from than a live, and then they want you want to kill it yourself. And then, like, come on now, y'all. We got to do better as a people, man. Start fearing the Lord. Drop that and give me Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. Salakia, Diana said, there's people out here that's having a bad day or have an attitude. They got to smoke to calm their nerves. That's absolutely right. We work at these slaves, right? We see people. Soon as they get 30-minute break, what they doing? They smoking a cigarette. They out there smoking cancer. Like, it says it on the box. May cause cancer. I never even realized that until I came into here, because we all ignored it. Yeah, it say that, but But when you read go ahead, sir. So I keep
absolutely like that goes to show you, we just pay attention to everything that causes death.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For what we eat, for what happens that we do, to the things that we celebrate, everything is causing us to get unalive.
Right.
We don't pay attention to that, like you just said. The box says can't cause cancer, but we just don't pay attention to it until it happens to us.
Right.
Like, oh, now I want to pay attention to it.
Now we trying to pray.
For the last 35 years, the box ain't changed.
Right. Same box. Same warning. Go ahead, Slot.
So I used to be so foolish with it. I used to have to smoke a cigarette every time I ate.
I know a lot of us like that.
I don't know what the hell I was thinking, sir. For my language.
Smoke a cigarette every time you wake up and get on the toilet in the morning. Oh, I'm off work. Oh, finally. Now I'm smoking a cigarette. Like, I never understood that.
You smoke 3 of them while you at work.
Exactly. This is where it got puzzling to me, right? I used to be an athlete in the gym all the time. As soon as he come out that gym, I gotta smoke a cigarette. Like, bro, cigarettes and being an athlete do not match at all. It does not mesh well at all. I had to start realizing that, man. Why am I even doing this if I'm gonna be out here running all day? Or I'm gonna be out here running back and forth on the court or in the field somewhere running. And then I get off and smoke a cigarette. Like, it's probably why some people got shortness of breath when they get a little bit older. Because they was athletes. When you running, your lungs open up. So right after that, then when your lungs open, you smoke, you put some smoke right in it. Like, that's crazy work. Crazy work. But Salaki, that's heavy. Because hey, man, them cigarettes, man, got a hold on my people, man. Even the older people, too. They be 60, 70, smoking cigarettes. I know people, man, who was going to chemo, the therapy, The doctor said, man, you have to quit smoking cigarettes, right? Sometimes you got to save people from themselves, man, because they be too addicted to. But they go to the person that they can trust, that they know they can convince to go buy these cigarettes from, and be like, can you go get me this? That person don't want to say no to somebody that raised them or that did this for them or did. But sometimes you got to say, man, I can't do that. I want to see you live at least 10 more years, at least 15 more years. You know, I did that at Salakia, moms, if you're watching. I did that to my mom's one time. She's like, man, can you go buy me some cigarettes? I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it, mom, because I've been telling you that you have to quit this, and she finally quit, though. But I'm like, you every time, I'm like, mom, you still smoking these cigarettes? Like, I'm going to quit one day. I'm like, every time you're going to see me, I'm going to say, you going to have to quit this shit, man. Salakia to the man above me for the language.
Sorry, if I could.
Go ahead, sir.
To your point, like you just said earlier, like the cigarettes got a hold on our people.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's to the point where when they meet someone that don't smoke, it's like an anomaly.
Right.
Like, you don't smoke?
Uh-huh.
Like we all supposed to just be smoking squares and like getting high, something like that.
Right.
You gotta have some type of drug choice. So, but when they meet somebody that don't do anything, it's like mind-boggling. They're like, you don't smoke? Like what? You okay? Like, you know.
It's crazy that you said that, because when I know I'm getting a little personal, but this got to come out. When I got back around my pops, when I started going back around my pops, he like, y'all, you smoking shit? You smoke weed? I'm like, nah, I don't smoke. He like, you don't smoke? Well, what you do then? You can't be around me. I don't trust nobody that don't smoke. I was looking at this nigga like, what? You said you don't do nothing, you don't pop pills or nothing. I'm like, man, I don't do none of that. He like, I don't trust nobody that. I'm just looking at this thing like, really? You supposed to be my pops. You're encouraging me to go find some drugs to do. Crazy work. Crazy work. It's a lot. Let me read Diana comment again. Then you had something you wanted to say before I read Diana comment?
Salaka said, just what you just said was just crazy. Like telling your own son that if you don't smoke, I don't trust you. Crazy.
Right. I was looking at this nigga like, you already in the Muslim belief. I don't trust you. But you telling me you don't trust me because I don't do no drugs and nothing, it's crazy work. Crazy work. Salakia. Diana said, man, this world got our people thinking that smoking is all they need. Right. They even smoke at work. I remember back in the day, you couldn't even get a job if you couldn't pass a drug test. Absolutely. And then, being the crafty niggas that we'll go get some other piss. Right. Now you got somebody whole pee on you in your crotch area going to pass a drug test. We had some messed up mindsets back in the day, which is crazy work. And I'm gonna say this one last point, then I'm gonna move. And then we gonna get this Proverbs chapter 1, verse 21, verse 22. Man, one of my slaves, it was a pregnant lady. She used to smoke squares like a mug. And we all telling her, man, you was pregnant. I'm talking about showing and everything. Even the older ladies, you know, we had, when we was at the slaves or at our age, we had real grandmothers. Like the grandmothers, that the older ladies, they would get on pregnant women heels. Like, man, you can't abort this baby. We gonna help you with the baby. We gonna make sure you good. So we in the slave, she like, oh, I gotta get this one. The first day we found out she was smoking squares with a baby in her. Oh, I gotta smoke squares. We looking at her like, you pregnant? Oh, it's not gonna affect the baby. That's all it does is affect the baby. Where do they get this education and these mindsets from? That it's not going to affect the baby. You growing another human in you. Everything you do is affecting the baby. Everything you eat is affecting the baby. Some of your favorite, I know you affected by the baby because some of your favorite foods you don't like because of baby in you. Like, come on now. And you think smoking a pack that says may cause cancer don't affect your child. And then wonder why I come out looking a certain way. How does it look like this? I did everything perfect. I ate fruits. I drank Pediasure. Why they got autism? Why they got autism? Because you were smoking cigarettes while you was pregnant. You were smoking weed while you was pregnant. You know, all this stuff, man. That's why this is one of the reasons why the Bible says, man, the man is the head of the woman, because we have to monitor that type of stuff as well. If we ain't monitoring and leave women to their own devices, what's going to happen? We already see what happens in America today. Women get a little bit of power. What happens? Start taking off their clothes. They start unaliving babies by the hundreds of thousands, by the millions, just by getting a little bit of power. Imagine if please, Lord forbid, a woman president get up in here. Man, they gonna think they can do whatever. And then it's really gonna be it's gonna be flipped upside down for real now. They just got a little bit of power now. They on podcast showing their ass and doing all that. So like a little bit of power, taking off clothes, aborting babies, whatever. But if a woman president get in there, it's really gonna be it's really gonna be a different situation. Salaki. I know I just went on a rant for like 5 minutes, but Salaki. Read what you got.
Come. Proverbs chapter 21, verses 22. A wise man scaleth the city of the mighty and casteth down.
Where you at again? Salaki.
Proverbs 21, verses 22.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22.
Salaki.
I was looking like, hey. Okay, yeah.
Proverbs 1, verses 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? What does that mean? I just said a little bit of it. Just go ahead.
Basically saying, how long will we love doing foolish things?
Exactly.
Stupid things.
Exactly. I know they look at us like, oh, y'all right? Y'all unks. Y'all ain't know nothing, but we was the same way. Older people tried to tell us, man, y'all got to calm down, man. Go this way. What we do? We ignored it, and we felt the consequences for it. But when we should have listened when they was telling us to, don't hang with these people, man. Your buddy ain't really your buddy. He gonna, you shouldn't be over in this area. We should have listened, but we didn't. Now coming into the ISUPK where only the truth is told in here. This is because you can't find one lie in here. This is where you should be looking at the men. It's men, and then there's men above me. If I'm saying this, guaranteed I was taught by men above me this very scripture. And sometimes you gotta sit back and realize, man, that a lot of things I'm doing is simple. Things I'm entertained by is simple. What am I really doing? Am I teaching the youth, or am I just coasting? Am I good because I know I'm an Israelite, so all I gotta do is know that? No. Am I good by being entertained by the fights on? You seen these bum fights, and you see niggas fighting on the internet. That's funny. That's all I look at. Is that simple stuff. That's why, and I say this all the time too, man. Nothing worth being a part of is easy. Nothing worth being a part of is easy. And I think that's a good slogan I'm gonna use with my class, because if you want to turn your life around, it's not easy, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. You know what I mean? If you want to start raising your young son to be a young man, put that effort in, because it's definitely not easy, right? But it's worth it. It said, how long you dummies gonna keep in? Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna get to you. How long you simple ones love simplicity? Man, we are entertained by the most ignorant things these days. And then we push it and share it. And if you look on the average man or woman's Instagram or Facebook, or just look at the videos they post, it's a bunch of foolishness. Ain't no truth within it. This can tell, and we was talking about it earlier. This can tell you what type of person these people are, what type of person these people are. So like, just by looking at the things that they're entertained by, the things that they post, repost, share. Oh, you share a lot of women shaking ass. You ain't about nothing. And then you entertained by a lot of women who put men down, right? A lot of men bashing on your page. We already know it's you with the feminism thing. You know what I mean? You can tell there's no truth, there's no eye-opening things that they share. It's okay to share this and that with your brand, your brother, your sister. But when you posting stuff like this on your main page for all to see, that shows a lot about your psyche, the stuff that you want people to know that you looking at. It's simple shit. So like it. Keep going.
Okay. And the scorners delight their scorning.
Now we play around a lot. Yeah, we play around a lot. Like when we in settings that calls for that though. When we outside and in front of people that need to see strong men, it's minimum playing. It's literally 0 to minimum. If that's even a percentage, right? But when we kicking it and doing that thing, you know, that's the time to kick it with your brothers and show the brotherhood and sisterhood. But when you outside of these doors, man, don't be, you know, scorning each other and putting each other down. Because I know people who delighted in I know people who literally all they do is talk about somebody else. It's gossip. All they do. They ain't got nothing going on, and they can't tell you about their life. They can tell you they basically male what's her name? Wendy Williams. All she used to do was talk about other people. You ain't heard nothing. And now come to find out she's it's really not funny because I believe she's a sister. But something wrong with her psyche and all of this. She's what'd you call that when you forget things?
Amnesia.
Now she got amnesia. She can't remember how much she got in her bank account and all this and that. That's the Lord, man. The Lord put that on you for doing all that gossiping for 20, 25 years. You just gossiped. Your whole career was gossip. You didn't think nothing was gonna come of it. Salaki, go ahead.
Salaki, not only gossiping, sir. She was making up lies about people.
Exactly, and getting the people who watch it to believe it. You know, a lot of us take things on face value, and we have to stop that. We got to do our own research sometimes. You can't just go ahead, sir. Salaki. You can't just believe something sometimes when somebody says something. But we just found this out the last couple years. If you've been on the internet the last 3 or 4 years, you realize you can't absolutely. If you could, sir. CK. We just found that out the last couple years. Especially with these, and now I'm probably going into something else, but it's just a sidebar, especially with these cases that have been proven to be wrong. Like who is that Johnny Depp and that other chick proved that it was wrong on her end for him. For whatever they got done. But women believe women off top. Oh, they've done it. They did. And that goes for Jonathan Majors too. Found out that he was not guilty in his case. But a lot of women believe that white woman, he did something to her. He did this and did that. But it was proven wrong. So we can't, sometimes, man, we can't take things on face value. You have to do our own research. You know, the age-old saying is if you want to hide something from niggas, put it in the book. Because niggas definitely ain't reading today. The majority, I say about 80% of people are Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians in the world. They ain't reading no newspapers. They're not doing extra research. They just looking at the article. Oh, he did it. Sharing it and then making up memes and singing things that's funny. But then when you go deeper into it and you realize, oh man, that was lying. He didn't do this. He go to proof right here. He go this right here. But everybody, it's a popular thing for niggas to be guilty and to prove innocent. When the law says you're innocent and to proven guilty, all you need is an accusation on you, and people gonna believe it. Oh, they did it. They did it. It says it right here in ESPN and CNN, and but then you're doing the research. They didn't do anything. So like,
absolutely right. First of all, like a lot of us, especially like Blacks, Hispanic kids, being at a fourth grade level. You know what I'm saying? So, that kind of like, like you said, hiding stuff in the book, we don't even go read. That's why it's important to go do research and everything, instead of taking things at face value. You take things at face value without going to research, because, a lot of times we, like you said, lack of just reading skills, just a lack of just, attention span low. From the moment you open the book, you start reading the first page, you just be uninterested.
Right.
So, but yeah, then we got to do a better job of that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go research stuff, find out for ourselves.
Oh, God, man. Because the oppressor did that on purpose, though. He made Instagram like that, made Facebook like that. Go to the next story. Go to the next story. Well, you ain't even got to read the things. Just go to the next story. It got pictures. Oh, go to the next story. Go to the next story. That's the one point. And then another point is that's why the ISUPK is so important, to get your sons in here, man. Your daughters in here. Because we ain't gonna laugh. They didn't say the correct way. Ain't nobody gonna point at you and laugh in here. We gonna help you out. And then give you an assignment to go read at home. They might do that at school, but up in here, we actually want you to learn. Ain't nobody gonna be cracking on you for you not being able to. We're gonna help you. That's what the ISUPK is. So one reason out of many that the ISUPK is so important, because we're gonna teach the youth, man. And I'm proud to say right now, even Nick, he wasn't reading too well. Before I started bringing him in here, before he started getting older, now he reading a lot better. He like 7th or 6th in his class for the top reading. You know what I mean? Just by bringing him in here and helping him out. You know what I mean? This is why settings like this is important, man. Because people need the. Because I know some of us parents, don't have the time. We get off of a slave late. We be tired. We, all of this stuff. So we ain't got the time to sit down and read this and read that. But it's certain days that you can bring them on in here. I ain't saying that this is no daycare or nothing, but you can, if you ain't got the time, you can drop your son, your daughter off here for them 2 hours, man. We gonna get them straight. Ain't nothing gonna happen in here. This ain't the Christian church, man. They are the safest here. This is more safer than police station. To be 100 with you in here, in any school in the ISUPK across America, is safer than any police station. You ain't gonna be Sandra Bland up in here. You're gonna be protected in here, fed in here, taught in here. What more can you want? Salaki, was that it on that? No, I just.
Sorry, I had a little bit more.
Read the rest of that. I know Salaki to the people in the class and to the people online. Sometimes I'll be going on little rants and things, but it's educational purposes, man. Go ahead, sir. Salaki.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. And fools hate knowledge,
Fools hate knowledge. Fools gonna argue with you every time you bring something up. Well, what the science says, they gonna say, but my zodiac sign said, like, that's a fool. That is a fool. Somebody who believes a zodiac over the Bible. The Bible literally says, the man shall not wear which pertaineth to a woman. I mean, the woman shall not wear which pertaineth to a man, and a man shall not put on a woman's garment. What science can you say that's better than that? That's as simple as it gets. So all that men wearing dresses to be funny, that's out. All that lesbianism, that alternative lifestyle, that's out. What science can you say that's better than that simple thing? Go ahead.
So like even when I was in the world, I never saw the humor in that.
Me neither.
A man putting on a dress. I'm like, how is this funny?
You know how that's how they get most of us in Hollywood. They get us to go against, because they know if we know the Bible, best believe Satan know the Bible. Satan is gonna do anything sneakily to get you to go against your nature. That's why you will see in Hollywood, you will see a man in a dress. And then that's a continual thing since when? The 70s or 80s? Since grandmama? That's the first time I ever heard of any man putting on a dress. Was grandmama in the 80s? The dude that dunked, I mean, he played for the Hornets. Was he in the 80s? Because that's the first thing I heard, a dude wearing a dress right then.
That's Larry Johnson.
The basketball player.
Larry Johnson, sir.
Yeah.
He was from the 90s. Like the mid-90s.
Okay, so that's the same time Martin came out then.
Yeah,
Shanae and all of that.
94.
Yeah.
95.
And in Living Color. And yeah.
Remember, he had like 5 commercials.
Because he put on that dress. Yeah, and they like that. Oh, once they see you willing to go against your God, once they see you don't even believe in God, we gonna push him. Once they see you about pushing drugs in the community, tearing up your community with gunfire and bullets, oh, we gonna push him. Music, oh, you all about the whores and sex, oh, we gonna push him. Women, oh, she all about shaking her tail in the camera, wearing next to nothing, saying niggas ain't shit, so like it to the man above me. No, I ain't talking about Dennis Rodman, but Dennis Rodman is one too, though. I'm talking about the man before Dennis Rodman, but y'all never heard of him. But I'm surprised. I was born in 1990, so that's right on the cusp. Had to be about 3 or 4 or 5. But I know about dude. That's the first time I ever heard about any man putting on a dress was dude. But Dennis Rodman is one too. Like I said, man, what really conditioned us to seeing that stuff was Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer, the Maury Show. Go ahead. Another devil, by the way. Slocky.
2017, I had like this opportunity to get like this distribution deal, like a deal with Artists and Records. Because I have a cousin that was in a rap game back in the day. His name was Drama. That song left.
Oh yeah. Get on up. Yeah.
When I read this contract, they basically wanted me to sell out for $200,000, sir.
Man.
So after I read that, and I was like, then I was gonna have to pay it back over in 10 years. And at the time, I was like doing my own thing. I just couldn't find myself getting locked down into a contract like that, only to get sued if I was to do something else other than that.
Right.
Because that's all that would have happened.
It's an personal
money
contract.
Ain't good money.
Exactly. And that's what's good. That's another thing that's good about the ISUPK. We can't be bought in here. You can't buy us in here.
That's right.
The things that we learn, the things that we know that God hates, and you try to give us some money to do the thing that God hates, we're not taking it. Go ahead.
And I also had opportunity too a couple of years ago, like 2023. to sign like a little deal with what's Scarface's label is no, not Scarface, the dude from Texas.
Jay Prince
label. But he had
Rap a Lot.
Rap a Lot Midwest. I had Rap a Lot Midwest. They wanted to like mess with me too because of this lady that I know that she's like an A&R. And they set a deal down and it was $400K. But they wanted me to rap about
the usual.
The usual concept.
Poisoning our people,
and
man. That's
and this is a true story. Like I can prove this. Like I really had that opportunity, and I turned it down.
And Diana said the same thing you just said. All money ain't good money. That's absolutely correct. Just like what we used to say in the world. I don't know how many of y'all said it, but I don't know if I can say it on here, so I'm not going to say it. But I'm gonna say it after class offline. It's like it. But back to the topic was men in dresses, right? How did they condition us? Through Jerry Springer, another Devil's show, came out, a bunch of transgenders on there, men wearing dresses, fighting women, ironically, even back then. And then what? The Maury show. Is it a man or a woman? Had those episodes. Best believe it's so ironic that those shows just so happened to come on when we got out of school. Once you got out of school, about 4 o'clock, get to the house, 5. Maury or Jerry Springer come on about 6 o'clock. BET 106 Park or 7 o'clock, whichever one, wherever you was at in the world, it came on at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Now you're seeing women shaking their tail, and next to nothing, and niggas smoking drugs. That's the promotion right there. That's how they conditioned us by seeing that. The Jerry Springer show, the Maury show, is one more show that was right along with that. I can't think of it right now. But yeah, those type of shows, man, condition us to thinking that type of behavior is funny or okay. When the Bible says that type of behavior, whoever does this shall be cut off from their people. Even some of the scriptures say their blood shall be upon them. What do you think that means? So, in conclusion of this, is that it on that? All right, give me we gonna stay in Proverbs, but no, we gonna take y'all to James chapter 1 verse 8, because I believe this scripture aligns with what we was just talking about, being bought. And well, I'm gonna just let the scripture speak, and then I'm gonna elaborate. Right, I'm gonna elaborate on it. I said James chapter 1 verse 8.
James chapter 1 verses 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Say that one more time.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
That's such a heavy scripture, man, because some of us know that we're Israelites, right? But as soon as we get that call from Hollywood, as soon as we get that deal on the table, oh man, I gotta stop believing in this Israelite stuff. Do you see this say $400,000 that I get if I just paint my nails black? That's all I get. If I just paint my nails black, if I just put on this skirt right here, I can say it's fashion. I can say I'm in the fashion world. If I just put on this dress right here, you look at the zeros though. You talking to his homie. Look at the zeros. How you gonna know you're an Israelite? No, God hates these things. Know that you're not supposed to put on this dress, but then you see the stuff, the trinkets and stuff that Satan offers you, and you be like, man, you even considering it. You're double-minded. Because on one hand, you want to be the Lord's people, but on the other hand, you want the money, right? The root, you want the root of all evil right here. This is how they get you. You can have this. If you even do any type of breaking down on this $400,000, is really not that much money. It's going to be gone like this. If you don't have the right mindset or whatever right people around you, it's going to be gone. If you look at I'm coming to you. If you look at, and I know I went to the industry on this, according to this, but that goes for people out here too, in the world, right? They I don't want to say they sell, but they jump for anything, right? If you at your slave, and they like, man, you can head to supervisor. You instead of getting 25, you'll be making 35. But they don't tell you right then and there. They don't tell you you're gonna have to be in here 12 hours a day all week. You're gonna have to be in here your whole day all week. And that's 5 to 5, 6 to 6, 7 to 7. You ain't gonna have nothing. Your life is gone. Well, your outside life. And then what? They want you to work 5 days. Then they gonna call you. They gonna tell you on that 5th day, man, we gonna need you to come in tomorrow. We gonna need you to come in again for 12 more hours. You ain't got no weekend. You ain't got no time for yourself. No time to wind down. No time to relax. That's another form of how they get you right there. They offer you some extra money. Yeah, it's cool. Extra, man, who don't want extra money? But the cost is your life. Not literally. The cost is your time, I meant to say. You can come in here, yeah, but you got to be in here from 7 to 7. Then you get home, you ain't going to want to do nothing. Hopefully you got a righteous rib who made you some dinner at some point in time in the day. Because if not, as soon as you sit down somewhere and get comfortable, you sleep. Then you're going to wake up the next day, do it again. Then so I just took it to the industry to because the industry often offers you that big lump sum, but they don't tell you to, because they know niggas ain't gonna read this contract right here. It's 72 pages long with 20 paragraphs. Go ahead.
Exactly. Just like Odell Beckham said that 100 million ain't enough to survive off of a lifetime.
Right.
He really ain't lying.
Man.
Because when he goes to cash that check, they're gonna tax it.
They gonna tax half of it at least.
He gonna basically walk away with probably like 55 million or 60 million.
They just play with them zeros in your face.
So what you think they gonna do with 400K? When you go to cash that,
they gonna tax that.
I might walk away with 75K. I've seen that before in my lifetime, sir.
Crazy work.
What?
Because that's all they do. They play with the money in your face. They don't tell you what you're gonna have to do for it. That's being a whore as well. You just hoard yourself for this money. Not knowing you going to cash it because they got it in the cash. And when you go to cash a check out, because they done got most of us onto getting cards. You know, back when we was a little bit younger, we used to love the cash. You know, we all cash checks when we was a little bit younger. So we used to love having the cash on hand. But as we got older, they done tricked us all onto these cards. But in the cash, when you cash your check in the store, it got the rate that it go down the line, I believe, all the way to like $1 million on how much they gonna tax out of it. If you got $1 million check, I believe they tax at least 400 of it or something like that. I'm not sure because I haven't been in the check cash place in a long time. Go ahead.
It's like 375, something like that. So if I'm not mistaken, so you're not gonna even walk away $1 million then.
You're better off having it on the card, but then when you think about it, they can shut these banks down at any time. That's how I used to think. And it's things that all things we all thought about. I used to say that all the time, man. I ain't never getting no card. But then it came a time where I had to rent a vehicle. You can't pay for that in cash. You need a major credit card. It came a time that I had to do certain things with a card. And then the paranoia of being robbed in these streets, you know, your money being taken. That's how they got you too. You might want to put it on this card and not carry so much cash. But then again, they can shut these banks down. Now your money just froze somewhere in some account. When the ATMs don't work, you know what I mean? So it's a pick your poison type of deal. You can get the cash, but then you're gonna risk being taken advantage of out here, robbed, set up, whatever the case may be. Then all places don't take cash. You notice they going cashless in some of these places, especially in the airports. And we travel a lot. Some of us take the planes a lot, but when you going in these airports, they got certain stores that's cashless. So you damn near got to have both, right? Because if they shut the banks down, you can't get that cash off your card. And then when you have cash, certain places you can't go because it's cashless. So it's this damn near damn if you don't, damn if you do. But the Bible says, man, I again went on another tangent, but the Bible says a double-minded man is unstable. You have to be all the way left or all the way right. You can't be in the middle. You can't play both sides of the fence. In here in the ISUPK or out there. If you playing both sides of the fence, you damn near get beat up by both sides of the fence out in the world. If you got a friend, if you got two friends and you in the middle talking about I ain't taking no sides, and they fight, you're gonna have to be the one to say, well, I believe this person or I believe that person. In the end, you lose one friend. So you have to be, if you ain't rekindling that situation, then just be out of it. It's a lot. Don't be double-minded, man. Man, this where I wanted to go to too as well. Salaki. 1 Samuel. The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2, verse 3. And brother just called me. Salaki. 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 3. And what's the time? Oh, yeah, we run a little short on time. So let me see. Let me end it on a good note. Okay, yeah. You got that? Read that for me if you could.
Con. 1 Samuel, chapter 2, verse 3. Talk no more so exceeding proudly.
Mm-hmm.
Let not ignorance come out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord is a God of knowledge.
Mm.
And by him actions are weighed.
Say that last part again.
And by him actions are weighed.
The Bible says, and by him actions are weighed. So if you remember earlier in the class, I don't know how many of y'all was in here earlier in the class when we was talking about the negative things you've done, and you want to turn your life around and start doing positive things. If you did more negative things than positive, the Lord weighs that as well. You know, that's why I said this too. We are like the Lord's warning. We trying to warn y'all to change your life around. Because you did a lot of bad stuff and you don't try to correct that and turn from that wickedness and go to good and start adding up the good things you're doing, whether it's brotherhood, sisterhood, telling certain people telling other Israelites that you can't partake in pork and shrimp, crab, and lobster, or smoke and be addicted to drugs, if you ain't trying to help the people, then you're trying to destroy the people. You can't be in the middle. That's the scripture I wanted, the lukewarm. I think I missed the opportunity on that one. But you can't be lukewarm. You either have to be hot or cold on any situation. Be on this side or that side. You can't be in the middle. Because if you're in the middle, the Lord says you're on that side, on the wrong side. The Lord said you're on the wrong side. I'm coming to you.
Hey,
Go ahead, sir. It's a lot.
I got the scripture if you want.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and read that real quick.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold or hot. I would thou were cold or hot. Verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
The Lord said, man, he'd rather you be hot than cold. Because if you are cold, if you are lukewarm, that means you're cold. It's hot and then there's cold. Lukewarm is in the middle. Like I said, you can't be in the middle. You either have to be cold or hot. Because if you're lukewarm, the Lord gonna see you as cold. Oh, you a cold nigga. You have to be hot on this truth. In the words of can't even think right now. It's too. Go ahead, sir.
It's like imagine you going to battle with a brother next to you that's double-minded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You think he got your back, but when they're really going to fight, he kicked off and run. He desert the battle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why you can't have. You got to be either hot or cold. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You be on both sides of the fence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You all about the truth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all about shot, but then you out there smoking weed with your homies.
Exactly. And you ain't telling them no truth.
No truth.
You know? Now this, again, I don't want to put this as a personal thing, but this happened to me. This how I knew the ISUPK was real. Because it was the purple people, though. I'm on the block, right? I've seen a couple videos. Now, this prior to me coming into the truth. I've seen some videos and some things. So I'm telling the people I'm around, man, we can't be doing the stuff we doing right now. Guess who come down the block trying to hand out flyers? The purple people. I'm like, man, y'all not the real niggas. Like, I didn't know nothing about it, though. I'm just saying y'all not the real niggas. Because I've never seen, like, we out here in Milwaukee. This had to be like, I came into the truth maybe 2020, like at the end of 2020, like September-ish, somewhere in there, maybe. Let me get the correct stuff on that. But this had to be like 2017. Like we on the block. I'm talking about armed up. I'm sitting in but I'm sitting in the car with all the arms. Next thing you know, this how I knew the Lord was real, but I knew they wasn't the real people. They came down, you know what I'm saying, handing out flyers. I'm sitting in the car, they looking there. Oh, y'all ain't living right. I'm like, we living protected. So they was scared in the neighborhood. But I knew from the videos I seen, y'all not the real people. Y'all the church of this, right? Y'all the church type of people. Because y'all don't want no violence. Y'all don't want to protect. Y'all don't want to do anything when it comes to these. I knew that, and then I knew that they had on T-shirts. like that's not a garment. I read this when it says Numbers 1:15, I believe, that they shall put the fringes on the end of thy garment. You got on T-shirt, bro. What is that? They're like, no, it's supposed to go on everything we wear. I'm questioning them doing all this. Then I'm just telling them, these ain't the real people. They just kept moving. One of my homies like, there go your people. I'm like, them ain't my people. Just because I didn't see, and you know what I'm saying, at the time I didn't see ISUBK in Milwaukee at the time. You know, I would have said those are my people. You see those people right there with the glorious headbands and you know what I'm saying, the garments, that's a garment. It's not a t-shirt. I wish I could have showed them that, but they still around, but they still doing the same thing that we was doing back then. I had to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? I know that you got to know this thing, man. We ain't doing really nothing, just barely making it by. Drugs, guns, kids, like all this stuff around kids. This ain't right, y'all. Well, I got to keep doing what I do when I got to get out of here then. And that's when I decided, you know what I mean, to change it all up. But then I was lukewarm because I believed in it, but I was still over here with it. I was still with it. You know what I mean? I had to have an epiphany if that makes sense. I had to have an epiphany. Man, it really ain't nothing too much moving with this. The Lord looking at me like I'm stagnant. I ain't really telling these people to forget this shit, and I ain't really stopping smoking myself. So I'm in the middle. I'm lukewarm because I know about it, but I'm not putting action to it. What we just read, actions are way. I got to start putting action to this. So I got to put this down. I got to stop this, stop that, stop that. And that's when it starts. That's when it starts. When you realize you gotta think it's goals. Start taking goals, man. Because a lot of our so-called New Year's resolutions was to stop smoking, and we never completed it. It's like, is there?
It's like, y'all don't mean to keep interrupting, but that just brings me to a story, right? When I was first coming to the truth, you know what I'm saying? I'm young man coming to class. You know, I'm being a little warm. I'm still a little warm, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming into class, right? So I come to class, you know, go back to the crib, get high with the boys on the block. You know what I'm saying? So one day, me in the car, we hotboxing in the car. So I'm telling them about the truth, man. I'm like, man, you know, Jesus Christ is black, man. We Israelites. You know, I'm telling them the whole game. So one of my partners was like, man, nigga, shut up, man. You ain't here getting high with us. You know what I'm saying? That really cut me.
Yeah.
Just to, like, you know, so you got to be an example. How everybody going to take you seriously if you're not an example?
Absolutely.
You know they said I'm in there smoking with them, and I'm trying to tell them the truth. I'm trying to tell them we got to get our life right. I got to get our life right. And then you here with us. You know what I'm saying? You know, just being, you can't be no hypocrites doing this. You know what I'm saying? This is why, you know, having solid image is important. This is why, you know, being your P's and Q's, watch what you say, you know, because people are watching. Everybody trying to find that one. If you watch General Commander Hunter last night in his class, his radio show, he was saying, just like, it's people that's ready to find that blemish and ready to be like, oh, look, he's doing this. See look what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's not. That's
why being in the ISUBK is so important, because even if you out somewhere with your rib, you so careful. You careful. I noticed that. Yeah, we can have drinks and all of that, but I'm watching what I do. I see somebody from, hey, what's up, bro? He like, oh, you in? Because 9 times out of 10, I have something on my head, or I have this on or this on. Oh, you the Israelite? Yeah, bro. Then I give him a card or them little flyers we got. Oh, I'm gonna call you, and ain't no telling how many people call Cap. I'm betting on none, because they would have been in here because of me. Because I had such a reputation in the world where, man, I'm not being a part of this if it ain't the truth. If it ain't real, I'm not gonna be a part of it. And if I can't fight for this shit, man, I don't want to be a part of it. If I can't go to war for this shit, if I ain't willing to lock it for the curse word, if I ain't willing to die for it, it's nothing. You shouldn't be a part of it. And that's why this is so important, because I am willing to do all those things. You know, we can look in this Bible. I remember when I was a trooper at the time in the ISUBK. Went over to my granny crib. I was willing. I brought the notebooks to her and everything. Come on, grandma, let's talk about the Bible. I'm ready to go toe to toe with her. Now, this is minor things that I learned, but I know she's a Baptist woman. She don't know nothing. Right. You know, they don't really follow the Bible and things, but I'm ready. I got the notebook and everything. I'm ready to go toe to toe with her. I was so happy to know that what we have here is the truth and what they have over there is a lie.
That's right.
And with that, I passed the class over to Officer 5000, Zaquan. Going on the 10th, man. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chicago. I seen Kwame Dobb in here. You know what I mean? UPK Regards, Trooper Regards says t-shirt with fringes is crazy. For sure.
This is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started on 1 West 125th Street out in New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months.
That's right.
They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the word. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, chapter 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashor, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher, priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation is the Feast of Purim, which will be on Monday, March the 3rd. Yeah, March 3rd. March 2nd and Monday 2nd of March and Tuesday the 3rd of March. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boot shirt, pants, headband, and a scarf. With that, men of Israel, Amadian, we're about to do a credit salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amadian, Manu Shabbat, Amadian, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
The class dismissed.
Courtesy salute to the sister.
Ooh, 27 Club.
All right, gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Florida Lee on my top, this a Saints hat. This the third can't be been in, he a J-Cat. Nigga tryna steal the sauce, yeah, I hate that. But I ain't make the rules, I can't change that. New bottle, new wine, yeah, I can't crack. Look, flag on the play, they grabbing face masks. Niggas always saving hoes where your cape at. The only killer that you know without no face tag. Hell yeah, my bitch bad, Proverbs 31. Yeah, this is not a drill, I be 30'd up. Yeah, he about to crack the sky, you better hurry up. It's all bad when you see us hang that jersey up. It's mad brick, I got the blick with my cover on. He a fed, he a op, got his cover blown. Look, I'm really outside without no scully on. It's 1 West, bitch, I'm on with my brothers on. He got ranked, then he left, he broke another oath. I got the plate, we about to take another zone. They was sleeping on the team, now they comatose. Left his brother out to dry, I guess he wanna fall. Put the oil on his head, that's another soul. I try to tell him we a pro, don't do this shit at home. She unhappy, left her man, she a 304. He try to justify that shit, he broke the penal code. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Gotta watch these niggas, they be cointel. LeBron ain't never killed nobody, but I know he will. It's on me everywhere I go, yeah, that's the holy seal. My niggas itching when it's up, you better not touch a chair. Ooh, I'm with the extra, that's on the bag. He ain't loyal to his brothers, how you follow that? She either working with her hands or she off her bag. Broke bitches, yeah, they done that, give me a heart attack. You see the banner, but my head, I'm a part of that. These niggas cowards, pussies, we don't want no parts in that. They let our warrior out of prison, he ain't going back. And don't be speaking on the truth, cause we with all of that. Look, before they started dissing, they was fans first. You will never catch me digging in no man purse. Really put my brick in, that's why my hands hurt. And don't be speaking bullshit, that make my head hurt. Look, I done burnt my fingers from the Michael Drake. For the brotherhood, I done threw my life away. I never see him, tell them come out from their hiding place. We can't do it, we told them we gon' find a way. They'd rather march 1,000 deep, we rather feed the people. They wouldn't put on all black, now he reading Hebrew. UPK the standard if you speak on Hebrew. Don't think they solid, get with them niggas just gon' leave you. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship.